like the number 7, Bob.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Time to
therapist.
work, Brad. And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Today, Brad, we're going to talk about tools to stop hunched back and head forward posture. We've done a lot of videos on posture, and there's a reason.
There is a reason, a very good reason.
It's very important in your life. It leads to a lot of pain and anguish if you do not have good posture. So
not only that, you just appear better.
Right.
You're a better looking person. We don't have any hope in that,
Yeah,
but
well,
a lot of people
we
do.
need a lot more help. We need a makeover. So let's start off, Brad. Well, you said by the end of this video, I'm reading your line here, you're going to know how to correct and prevent head forward and hunchback posture.
Right. It's a 3-step system, but it all together is 7 separate steps into 3 groups. And you're going to go step by step, follow us along. But Bob, there's people out there, 428.
There it is. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please take a second to do so. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also go over to Facebook and like us because we like to be liked. And we are going to be giving away stuff again, Brad. I got some stuff again.
Oh, we got more stuff. Excellent.
We got some pillows we're going to be giving away and a really cool exercise desk that you can exercise with.
Oh.
Yeah, that's coming up.
That will be exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, Bob, but wait. We've got to get to the exercises.
All right.
Number 1. Now, these first 3, these are all passive exercises. In other words, they're pretty easy. Gravity's doing most of the work. But you do need a couple simple tools to do it. So, Lonnie, could you help out and, throw that 6-inch foam roller in.
Yeah. Humma.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to use a 6-inch roller that we like. This one is from OPTP. Don't get the hard one. Get the one that's a little softer.
We like the soft one.
Right. Okay. So we're talking about hunchback, Bob. You know, the back is forward, and then the head gets this S curve in it. That's really not good. It's going to cause problems with the disc, the muscles, headaches, etc.
Not attractive either. I hate to say it's not.
Right.
And you look older when you do that.
Right. Nothing works very well. Shoulders, neck. Now we're going to use this. You're going to not do it on a table like this, okay? My wife always gets excited about that. We should do it on a carpeted floor, and you're going to go. There's right down the middle of your back. Oh, my back just cavitated. It cracked, Bob.
Sure.
And we're going to go right here, and we're just simply going to relax. Now, if you have a head or a neck that's tight, you may need to fill in a gap here because it may not be comfortable for you to get your head here right away. But that is the goal, to get everything in line. You can take a towel. You can put that here to fill in that gap to get it comfortable. 2 layers. You can go double up some more. If you'd like, they make a really nice...
Called the Pro Roller Arch.
Yep.
I'll have to put that on our list. By the way, anytime we mention something, we try to put it down in our Amazon list below. Sometimes we forget. We're of that age. But
all right. So you're going to be in this position 2 to 3 minutes, or what's comfortable for you. You could go longer than that, and your whole job is to relax, breathe, and let things stretch out, and let those muscles and that spine get into a line.
this is kind of an aside, Brad, but I just remember watching a video on ankylosing spondylitis, and this was one of the main things they talked about.
Sure.
is getting in this position.
Right, and that is really a hunchback type of a disease.
Inflammatory disease.
Now, these 2 that I'm showing you now, the next one is a little more aggressive, but we're gonna, and you could do this one first actually before you do the one I just did. You could do it, you have to practice on your own and see what works best for you. And I like to start right about the base of the rib cage. I'm not gonna start by the belt line because we're not doing the lower back. We don't care for that with the 6-inch roller.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work well with the low back. And I did this morning. I do it every morning, and I also do it before bike rides.
Yeah.
Because I feel a little bit hunched over on bike rides, so I like to get this before and get my back in the right position before we even start.
Now, the nice thing about this, it actually mobilizes each vertebra just slightly, and you don't get the same kind of stretch you do with going lengthwise on the back. And it really gets into those muscles well. And so I'm going to go back and forth probably about 10 times. And, there's no magic number. You get to learn what works for you.
So It's nice. You get double duty out of this product.
Right.
And that's why we think.
You better believe it.
And you can actually go down to the legs and, if you want to foam roll your legs too.
Right, yeah. You're not going to just use it just for your back. But it's a very versatile product. Now, because we're talking about the hunchback, and Bob, you know how I feel about the ball.
Brad loves the ball.
The beauty of the ball.
The beauty of the ball. Oh, I forgot his line.
Now, you're going to need about a 55, 65 centimeter ball for this, and make sure it's not too soft. It needs to be relatively firm, but this is about what would be good for me anyways. And make sure you do this on the floor as well. If you're not comfortable with the ball, you should have someone help you out because you get a little wobbly. So if I wasn't comfortable, Bob, could you hold the ball a little bit? And then I'm going to roll it out this way. I'm going to hold on over here to a piece of furniture, and I may even have one here. I'm going to put it here so you can see what's going on.
Yeah, he's going to roll back like this.
I use the ball a lot. I'm extremely comfortable on it. I don't need to hold on to anything. Now, when you get to this point, the ball is going to help that back arch in a similar fashion as the roller, but not quite as aggressive. Bob, could you throw me that towel roll? The thing about this is your neck will usually get a little tired, so it's not comfortable. So just get a towel roll. And this one's like this. I would like one a little thicker for some people. And then you can just go like this and then relax your neck as well. Now, if you're really flexible, you can let your head go right back in here, and that feels okay for me. Some people will not be able to do that comfortably. You may need this here like that.
And you should let me try this because I don't do this one really much.
Sure.
And let's see how hard it is.
Yep.
Let's see if I get hurt on film.
Yeah.
So it's not too hard, is it? I mean, I can see where you want to put the warnings out, but if I can do it the first time without having really done it before,
Sure.
I think others can do it.
Sure.
Alternative, Brad, by the way, I do this a little bit. When I do my squats on the wall, a lot of times I stretch over it like this
sure. Yeah.
before I
Good
do it.
idea.
It just feels good.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just-
That's the beauty of the ball.
That's the beauty of the ball.
Very versatile.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next one, Bob. Now that's the first of the passive exercise. Now we're going to phase 2, where we're actually going to be a little more aggressive and do some more. It takes a little more work. We're not using gravity so much. Do I?
All right. No. I'm just
I thought
kidding.
maybe I wasn't tucked in. Okay, so we're going to use a chair. All right, and this is kind of our go-to exercise. If you watch us a lot,
Yeah.
don't get bored with this. What's going on?
Lonnie's
back
getting
there,
ready
Lonnie?
already. She's
We're
getting
doing
ready.
chin tucks,
Yeah.
okay? Because head forward posture, hunchback, all is the opposite of this. So
What's nice about these is you can do these all day long without equipment. You can do them in your car. You
Right.
can do them at your desk. You can do them.
I do them in my bed. I do them in the car. I do them at the desk. So, anyways,
Do it when I'm talking to people.
yeah. Yeah, and I do a little
wonder.
overpressure sometimes if I know it gets these muscles back here. This is just a good all-around postural stretch. And you can see I'm not pushing really hard, but I get some pressure in there. And then, where's the ball? Lonnie, can you throw
Okay,
the
here
ball?
we go.
Ooh,
Lonnie's big moment.
I played basketball once.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
Glad that you stick with wrestling.
Okay, then there's the hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, Bob's better at this one. And back like this now. Bob, do you just want to bring out the point on how high the back
Yeah,
rests?
normally if you're doing the hallelujah stretch, it's nice to have a chair that doesn't go above the bottom of your shoulder blades.
Right.
So
this-
here's the bottom of Brad's shoulder blades.
Yep.
This one is a little bit too high for Brad. And he gets a stretch, but not as well as he would if it was like down here.
Right.
So
So that's why Lonnie threw the ball in, because you can put a nice squishy soft ball, about 6 to 8 inches in diameter, works well.
yeah, if you're having trouble in this area with knots and stuff like this, I would get one of these inexpensive, spend $1, get a ball, keep it by your desk,
Right.
and just slip it in there and do this stretch every hour. And
If you got some children or nieces or nephews, maybe you could borrow one of theirs.
sure, I actually am going to get one of these for my home, Brad.
Sure.
And I'm going to get it when I'm watching TV at night, because sometimes I just sit in that chair and it just doesn't feel right.
Sure. Now, for repetitions on these, I'm going to say that chin tucks, you can do 5 to 10 of them, and you can do those up to five times per day throughout the day. You can do it more if you want, but that's a good way to start on a protocol. This one, I'm going to recommend do about 5 stretches and do those 5 times a day as well. So keep the ball handy, okay?
Sure.
If you're working at a workstation every couple hours, you can do this. Now, this other one, you don't need anything except for the wall.
Sure.
And this is what I want you to imagine, that you have Velcro against your back, okay? And we're going to paste your body up against the wall. Let's see. Let's get our this out of the way for a second, Bob. All right. So I'm going to paste. This is going to go up against the wall. My shoulders are velcroed up against the wall, and my head and a little bit of a chin tuck. We're not going to look up or down, but so now I know I've got good posture, right, Bob? Because the wall is straight, everything is good. We're going to use that for a guide, and then we're going to put our hands up. But now we're going to pretend like we're getting like a touchdown. It's football season now, so you know how they go like this?
All right.
Yeah, well, you go like this, and then up for the touchdown. That's kind of hard. So you may not get up real high, depends
Kind
on
of
your
wall
flexibility.
angels, too. They've been known.
Sure, wall angels.
He
Yeah,
wanted to give a male version
I
of
was
it.
thinking in the season, Bob.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Touchdown.
There. And this is, I can just feel it's working the muscles throughout across the back. It's a good workout. I'm getting tired, Bob.
Good. You're in good position while you're working the muscles.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're going to do that until you get tired. For me, 30 seconds or so. It's going to be different for different people. Okay, and now this is number 7. The big final finale is you're going to need to get some kind of a stretch or resistance band, whether it's tubing like this or if you have
exercise band.
Yep.
Yeah. The flat band.
There you go. And once again, squeeze back. And now we're going to give you a little bonus on this. You can either go down with your hands here, but again, Bob, show them.
Yeah, he's bringing the shoulder blades together here, and he's strengthening all those muscles that help keep the back straight. So, what's nice about this is it's very quick. I mean, you can rip off and you can do a lot of reps on these. You can do 20, 30 reps. Some people even do up to 50.
Sure.
So,
yeah, because it's a postural muscle. You want to have endurance with that, so it maintains throughout the day. Now that one is not as convenient. I'm not going to say you can do that 10 times a day, but if you do it a couple times a day, that's going to be very helpful.
yep.
So there you are.
And remember, Brad, we can fix just about anything
Except,
a broken heart.
are you going to put it right there?
Yeah,
Okay.
Maybe I'll put it right here.
Be careful, Bob. You're getting sensitive. I'm getting sensitive.
All right, thanks for watching.